Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today to talk about a force that lives in each and every one of us: resilience. Resilience is often misunderstood. It's not about simply bouncing back from life's challenges, it's about using those challenges as stepping stones to become better, stronger, and more capable versions of ourselves. You see, life is not always kind. We all encounter obstacles. Some are small, some are monumental, but they all have one thing in common: they test us. They push us to the limits. They demand that we face discomfort, fear, and sometimes even pain. But resilience isn't about avoiding those moments. It's about what we do when we face them. It's about having the courage to stand tall, even when the world feels like it's falling apart. Resilience is a term that is often tossed around. But what does it truly mean to be resilient? At its core, resilience is not just the ability to recover from difficulties, but the capacity to grow stronger because of them. It's about the strength to continue moving forward, even in the face of adversity. To be resilient means to not simply endure hardship, but to learn from it, to use it as a catalyst for personal growth, and to emerge from challenges more capable and more determined. When we think about resilience, we often picture someone who is unshaken, never affected by the challenges they face. But that's not entirely accurate. True resilience is not about being immune to pain or struggle. It's about the ability to confront those difficult moments head on, acknowledge the pain or difficulty, and then choose to continue. It's about persistence, about pushing forward even when the road ahead seems long and uncertain. What makes resilience so powerful is its ability to transform us. In the midst of hardship, we often feel like we're broken, as though the weight of the world is too much to bear. But this is where resilience comes in. It gives us the strength to adapt and change. It's like a muscle that, when exercised, becomes stronger over time. The more we face challenges, the more resilient we become. Each challenge presents an opportunity for us to develop new skills, deepen our understanding of ourselves, and find new ways to approach life. It's important to note that resilience doesn't mean ignoring our feelings or pushing them aside. It's natural to feel defeated, to feel frustration, and sometimes even to question our own worth in the face of adversity. But resilience allows us to process those emotions, not to let them control us, and to rise again, perhaps in a different form than before. It's about having the courage to acknowledge our vulnerabilities while choosing not to be defined by them, rather than seeing challenges as barriers. Resilience invites us to see them as opportunities for transformation. Resilience is also linked to our mindset. The way we view challenges plays a significant role in how resilient we are. If we see difficulties as permanent and insurmountable, we are less likely to rise above them. But if we see them as temporary and as a part of the larger journey of life, we are more likely to find the strength to push through. It's a mindset that focuses on possibility rather than limitation, on solutions rather than problems. Resilience allows us to look at setbacks not as failures, but as lessons, as experiences that shape us and help us grow. Resilience is not just about bouncing back from life's difficulties. It's about bouncing forward, using what we've learned from the struggles we face to build a better, stronger version of ourselves. It's about emerging from hardship with new strength, new wisdom, and a renewed sense of purpose. Each difficulty is an invitation to become more resilient, more and more capable of handling whatever comes next. And the more we practice resilience, the more natural it becomes, until it's no longer something we need to try to summon, but a part of who we are. Life, in its very nature, is unpredictable. It is not a straight path, but a winding road full of sharp turns, unexpected detours, and moments when the ground beneath us feels uncertain. Every person, no matter how successful or stable they appear, faces challenges. These challenges can take many forms: personal struggles, financial hardships, relationship difficulties, health issues, or unexpected life events. No one is exempt. It's easy to look at others and believe that they have everything figured out, but the truth is that we all go through periods of hardship. What matters most is how we respond to these challenges, not the challenges themselves. Adversity is a constant in life. We cannot avoid it no matter how hard we try. And while we cannot control the obstacles that come our way, we can control how we face them. Challenges are not a sign that we are incapable or unlucky. They are a natural part of the human experience. Everyone faces them. What defines us is our ability to navigate through them and emerge stronger on the other side. It's essential to understand that it's not the absence of challenges that makes life meaningful, but our ability to persevere through them. Challenges often push us to explore new strengths within ourselves. When we encounter difficulties, it's a reminder that we are alive, that we are engaging with life in all its complexities. Life's challenges aren't meant to break us, but to shape us, to help us find out what we're truly capable of. Challenges have a way of testing our resilience and character. When things go well, it's easy to remain complacent, to believe that everything is fine. However, it's in the face of adversity that we discover who we truly are. It's in the tough times that we uncover the depths of our strength, creativity, and determination. We might feel as though we're being tested beyond our limits, but this is where true growth happens. In those moments, we have the opportunity to either give up or dig deep and find a way through. And it's not always about a big dramatic change. Sometimes resilience is simply about taking one step forward when everything inside you is screaming to stop. It's important to remember that facing challenges doesn't mean we are weak or incapable. It's a natural part of life, a part that everyone faces. The key is to embrace the challenges, to face them with an open mind and heart, and to understand that they are stepping stones on the way to personal growth. Everyone will face times when life seems overwhelming, but it is during these times that we learn the most about ourselves. When we embrace adversity instead of avoiding it, we build resilience. Challenges are inevitable, but a response to them is in our hands. We cannot choose our challenges, but we can choose how we face them. And that choice shapes our journey and defines who we become. The challenges we face today will teach us lessons that will prepare us for the challenges of tomorrow. It is the way we respond to adversity that will ultimately determine how we move forward in life. The role of mindset in resilience is a powerful and often underestimated force. How we think about challenges can significantly influence how we handle them. Our mindset shapes our perceptions, our reactions, and ultimately our outcomes. It's not enough to simply face adversity. It's crucial to approach it with the right mental attitude. A mindset rooted in positivity, adaptability, and the belief that we can overcome difficulties is essential to cultivating resilience. This mindset doesn't just help us survive. When we encounter obstacles, our minds can either be our greatest ally or our biggest enemy. A negative mindset can convince us that we are incapable, that the challenge before us is insurmountable, and that failure is imminent. This mindset can paralyze us, making us believe that there is no way out, that we are powerless in the face of adversity. In contrast, a resilient mindset views obstacles as temporary, as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. It recognizes that while the journey may be difficult, it is not impossible, and that we have the strength to overcome it. This shift in perspective is crucial. It's about looking at challenges not as punishments or signs of failure, but as opportunities to develop and expand our abilities. When we see challenges as temporary and surmountable, we open ourselves to creative solutions, to the possibility that there may be a way forward that we haven't yet seen. A resilient mindset doesn't deny the difficulties. It acknowledges them, but refuses to be defined by them. It's about choosing to focus on what can be done, not on what can't. One of the most powerful aspects of this mindset is its ability to promote a sense of agency. Resilience is rooted in the belief that we have control over how we respond to challenges. We may not be able to control the circumstances we face, but we can control how we react. This sense of control is empowering. It gives us the confidence to take action, to try new approaches, and to keep moving forward even when the road is uncertain. A positive solution-oriented mindset also helps us bounce back more quickly from setbacks. When we believe that we can overcome challenges, we are more likely to persist through adversity. Instead of becoming overwhelmed by setbacks, we view them as temporary roadblocks, hiccups on the path to success. This ability to keep going, to push through difficult times with the belief that things will improve, is a hallmark of resilience. Mindset affects not just how we approach adversity, but how we recover from it. A resilient mindset helps us to stay motivated, to stay focused on our goals, and to keep our eyes on the bigger picture. Even when things don't go as planned, the belief that we can learn, grow, and adjust is what keeps us moving forward. It's this constant drive to improve, even in the face of failure, that enables us to become stronger with each challenge we face. Our mindset is the foundation of resilience. It shapes how we interpret the obstacles in our lives and influences how we respond to them. A mindset that is focused on growth, solutions, and the belief in our own strength is essential for overcoming difficulties and emerging stronger on the other side. By cultivating a resilient mindset, we not only survive adversity, we learn to thrive through it. Adaptability is one of the most crucial aspects of resilience, yet it is often overlooked when we think about how to cope with challenges. Life, by its very nature, is unpredictable. The plans we make, the paths we envision, and the expectations we set can all be disrupted in an instant. While we may not always be able to control the events that unfold, our ability to adapt to them can determine how well we navigate through difficult times. Adaptability allows us to remain flexible, to change course when necessary, and to find new solutions to the problems we face. It is through adaptability that we not only survive but thrive in the face of adversity. One of the greatest strengths of adaptability is that it provides us with the capacity to stay open to new possibilities, even in the midst of uncertainty. When faced with challenges, we often have a preconceived notion of how things should unfold, and when those expectations are not met, we may feel lost or defeated. Adaptability teaches us to let go of rigid expectations and be open to new ideas, new ways of thinking, and new solutions. Instead of holding on to what we think should be happening, we learn to embrace what is actually happening, even if it's not what we imagined. This shift in perspective allows us to make the most of any situation, no matter how unexpected it may be. Adaptability encourages innovation. When things don't go according to plan, it's easy to feel like we've hit a dead end. But adaptability enables us to look at challenges not as roadblocks, but as puzzles to solve. It fosters creativity, pushing us to think outside the box and explore alternative ways to achieve our goals. This willingness to innovate and adjust is what allows us to find new paths when the old ones no longer work. It's not about having one fixed idea of success, but being open to multiple ways of getting there. Adaptability also teaches us to embrace change, which is a critical aspect of personal growth. Many of us fear change because it brings with it uncertainty and discomfort. But change is a constant in life, and our ability to navigate it is a reflection of our resilience. Rather than resisting change, adaptable individuals learn to flow with it, to adjust their mindset and actions as needed. They understand that growth often comes from stepping outside of their comfort zones and facing the unknown. By embracing change rather than fighting it, we allow ourselves to grow stronger, more confident, and more capable of handling whatever challenges come our way. Another important aspect of adaptability is the ability to recover from setbacks. When we are adaptable, we can pivot when things don't go as planned without allowing failure to define us. It's not about giving up on our goals, but finding alternative routes to achieve them. Life is rarely a straight line, and the ability to adjust when necessary is crucial for long-term success. Adaptability allows us to bounce back from failures and to remain focused on what truly matters, even when the path becomes unclear. Adaptability is a key pillar of resilience. It allows us to face life's challenges with an open mind, to find creative solutions when things don't go as planned, and to grow through the inevitable changes that life brings. When we cultivate adaptability, we don't just survive adversity, we turn it into an opportunity for growth, innovation, and personal transformation. By staying flexible and open to new possibilities, we empower ourselves to navigate through life's uncertainties with confidence and strength. While difficult, can be one of the most powerful forces for growth in our lives. It is easy to view challenges as obstacles or setbacks, but they often carry hidden opportunities for transformation and self-improvement. The struggles we face, whether they be personal, professional, or emotional, have the potential to shape us into stronger, more capable individuals. Each hardship, each failure, is an opportunity to learn something new about ourselves, to build resilience, and to push past the limits we once believed we had. The concept of growth through adversity can be difficult to grasp in the moment of hardship. When we are in the midst of a challenge, it's hard to see beyond the immediate pain or frustration. However, it is often through the most difficult times that we experience our most significant personal growth. Think about the moments in your life when you've been pushed to your absolute limits, those times when you thought you wouldn't make it through. Now think about how those moments changed you. Did they not teach you new lessons? Did they not make you more resourceful, more compassionate, and perhaps even wiser? Adversity forces us to confront our weaknesses, but it also pushes us to find our strengths. When everything is easy, we have no reason to stretch ourselves, to test the boundaries of our potential. But when we are faced with challenges, we are compelled to dig deeper, to tap into reserves of strength we may not have known existed. It is in these moments that we truly learn what we are made of. We learn how to adapt, how to innovate, how to persevere. Growth through adversity isn't just about overcoming the challenge. It's about the transformation that occurs within us during that process. This growth isn't always immediate. It's often gradual, and sometimes it's only in hindsight that we recognize how far we've come. In the heat of the moment, it may seem impossible to find meaning in our struggles, but over time, we begin to understand how those hardships have shaped our character. Each challenge provides us with the opportunity to change, to build a stronger foundation for the future. It teaches us patience, perseverance, and the importance of maintaining hope even in the darkest of times. Growth through adversity can lead to a deeper understanding of our values and priorities. When life forces us to slow down, when we face hardship, we are often forced to reconsider what truly matters. Our relationships, our goals, our passions. These things become clearer when we experience struggle. The adversity we face often helps us shed what is unnecessary and refocus on what is most important. It becomes a reminder that challenges are not just external battles, they are also internal journeys that lead us to greater clarity and purpose. Adversity is not just something to endure, but something to embrace as a part of the growth process. The hardest times in life are often the ones that leave the most lasting impact, shaping us into people who are stronger, wiser, and more capable of handling whatever comes next. Through each struggle, we grow not only in skill, but in character. And as we continue to rise above life's challenges, we become a living testament to the incredible power of growth through adversity. Inspiration often comes from the stories of others who have faced immense challenges and emerged stronger on the other side. These stories of resilience are not only powerful reminders of the strength of the human spirit, but they also serve as blueprints for us in our own times of difficulty. Stories of resilience show us that while we cannot always control our circumstances, we can always control how we respond to them, and in that response lies our true power. What makes these stories so impactful is that they are a reflection of the universal human experience. We all face challenges. The specifics may differ. Some may struggle with illness, others with financial hardships, and still others with personal loss or setbacks. But at the heart of it all is the same truth. Resilience is what gets us through. The stories of those who have faced hardship and persevere remind us that we are not alone in our struggles. There is always someone who has walked a similar path, who has faced what we are facing now, and who has made it through. Their experiences provide us with the strength to keep going, knowing that if they can overcome their challenges, so can we. One of the most powerful aspects of these stories is the insight they provide into the process of overcoming adversity. We often think of resilience as something that exists in the final outcome, someone who has triumphed over hardship. But what we don't always see is the journey it took to get there. The long nights, the doubt, the frustration, the feelings of being stuck, these are all parts of the story, and it's in hearing about how others navigated those dark moments that we learn the most. We realize that resilience doesn't mean never feeling fear or uncertainty. It means feeling those things and continuing to move forward anyway. The stories of resilience teach us that it's okay to feel defeated or vulnerable as long as we don't let those feelings dictate our action. These stories also remind us that resilience is not just about bouncing back to where we were before. It's about coming back stronger, more knowledgeable, and more prepared for the future. Resilience is about growth, not simply survival. People who have endured hardship often emerge with a new sense of purpose, a deeper understanding of themselves, and a clearer vision of what they want from life. They may have experienced pain, but that pain has become a catalyst for change. It has pushed them to reevaluate their priorities, to refine their goals, and to live with greater intention. What makes these stories even more inspiring is that many of the individuals who embody resilience are not extraordinary people in the traditional sense. They are everyday people who, when faced with difficult circumstances, made a choice to keep going, to fight, and to believe in their ability to overcome. This is the beauty of resilience. It's not reserved for the select few. It is available to all of us, regardless of background, circumstance, or experience. Each of us has the capacity to be resilient. We all have the ability to tap into our inner strength when the moment demands it. The stories of those who have overcome adversity offer us more than just inspiration. They provide us with a roadmap for our own lives. They teach us that resilience is not something that happens overnight, but a process that unfolds over time. It is built through action, persistence, and the unwavering belief that we can rise above any challenge. These stories remind us that resilience is within us all, waiting to be called upon when we need it most. And in their light, we find the courage to keep moving forward, no matter what life throws our way. In conclusion, resilience is not just about weathering the storms of life, but about using those storms to grow, learn, and become stronger. It's about understanding that challenges are not obstacles to our success, but opportunities for transformation. The power of resilience lies in our ability to adapt, to maintain a positive mindset, and to view adversity as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. Each challenge we face teaches us valuable lessons about ourselves, about our capacity for growth, and about our ability to bounce forward, not just back. Through the stories of those who have overcome adversity, we learn that resilience is not reserved for the extraordinary few, but for each of us. It is a choice, a mindset, and a way of life. It's about embracing change, finding strength in struggle, and understanding that no matter how hard the road ahead may seem, we have the power to navigate it and emerge stronger than before. As we move forward in our own lives, let us remember that resilience is a skill we can all cultivate. Let us face challenges with courage, adaptability, and the belief that we can rise above them. With each step forward, we build the strength to face whatever comes our way, knowing that the power to overcome, grow, and thrive lies within us all. Thank you.